Oh, if I had one word to describe Donnie Coady, it would have to be positivity.
Patty D, this is your revenge on me, buddy. It's my turn.
I said that was gutsy, and I remember when he told me he was doing it, like I messaged him when I heard, I said like, you know, dude, like, you know, good on you, and you know, like I really admire you for doing that. So, you know, that just goes to show, right, how he will do things. He's committed to causes, and you know, he's been doing all this work with TEDx, and obviously he loves getting up, and he's a great host for that event. So then to throw the pressure of like shaving your head into the event you're about to host, I guess, that same night. Yeah, it takes some guts, right? So, you know, kudos to him for doing that and for raising money for a great cause while he's at it, right?
As a performer, she wants to come to the heart of what it is she's doing, and she works very hard. So people see this great gregarious character on stage in the concerts, but then I'm working with her in a role like Eva Perron, and she's doing a lot of work to find out what it was that made Eva tick, and to incorporate that into her performance. We all know she can sing, but how do you become a character? And she works really hard at it. She's the one who's there on time. She's the one who's rehearsing. She's the one who comes prepared and asks questions. She challenges, but if you're open to what she's saying, then I think we're all going to learn from it.
Theatre St. John's is a non-for-profit company, and we haven't received grants. We do this all on risk. And it's terrifying, but that's why it's really important to pick shows that you think people are going to love and that they're going to want to come to. So, yeah, Bill Brennan, actually, who's the musical director for the show, came to me about, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and said, Theatre St. John's should do The Little Mermaid.
Close your eyes.
And we thought about it. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do, and we kept coming back to it. And finally we decided, yeah, we're going to go for it.
That's good.
No! So I'm going to go downstairs and get changed. So we're going to do the next phase of Ursula. Okay.
Well, I feel like a groupie because everything Kellyanne has ever done, I think I've always been there on opening night or always been there, you know, the first time she's performed. And I don't know if there's any one moment that is proud of. Every time she hits the stage, it's just my heart just, you know, it's such a wonderful feeling to have her there.
So this actually weighs like 35 pounds. And we're on wheels. So this has been quite an awesome, but a little bit of a challenging experience. I'm not quite a spring chicken anymore. But holy moly, is this ever fun. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Growing up with Kim, it was fun. You know, we're one of those rare sibling get-along stories. You know, we didn't really have any issues growing up. We were raised by two loving parents, and you know, we had a great childhood, very fortunate childhood, and I think we both realized that. Kim's a very driven individual. You know, I can honestly say that I know when Kim wakes up at 6 a.m. to feed the horses, or gets to sleep until 8 and goes to wink. She's loving exactly, she's doing exactly what she wants to do. And that's very rare in today's society, I find, that people wake up and they're actually, enjoying what they're doing. And Kim bottles all that enjoyment and energy into, a very busy work day, a very fun work day.
He's the easiest person I find to work for, that I have ever worked for. Yeah. He's going now closer to the edge? Or them back a little?
Maybe like a couple of inches
Okay.
forward, not too much, because with children they might fall on the floor. Yeah,
Like smudgy.
like smudgy. Yeah, like from yesterday.
Well, she just, like, if she wants something done, she'll tell you, and then she just leaves you alone to do whatever you want. And if I want to change something up in the store, she don't mind, and if she don't like it, we change it back.
She's very passionate about what she does. She's got a real strong work ethic. In terms of negatives, the only negative is she tends to, panic every now and then. And she's constantly thinking everything's going to go up in flames, and I sort of talk her off the ledge.
I'm all about constructive criticism. I'm all about, if there's something that we're not doing right, if you don't tell me, then I will never know. So if it's something regarding, the way we operate here, like, I want that type of criticism, because that's the only way that we're going to get better. But they will be here. I got an email from my rep, and she said that she sent them this week, so we should get them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, and I can pop you a line when we get them in.
Yeah.
It's really important to support local artisans and jewelry designers, because I want a store that doesn't have everything that's made in China. It's really important to the local economy as well. And in Newfoundland, it's such a cultural place, so there's so much art around us.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL has been brought to you by Hickman Automotive Group. Come visit their 12 locations throughout the province.
Bodyworks, Newfoundland's largest auto body collision repair facility. Locally owned and operated. Come visit us on Facebook or drop by 38 O'Leary Avenue, soon to be open in Gander. Bodyworks, the right decision after a collision.
I think it probably is more important than ever to find trusted advisors that they can pair with to bring them through their business cycle, whether it be growth or even at the end of their business cycle. A lot of what we do in the tax department is to help clients plan for that next generation, whether that be someone internally or externally for the business. So I think finding advisors that are willing to help them bring them through that process is probably one of the most important things that they can do.
There's no entrepreneur I've ever met that's worth anything that wouldn't have worked double their 40 hours a week. I mean, that's a joke. It's all done almost in charity. It's an enforced charity upon yourself. But no, he's seen it through right to the end. He's there in the morning, he's there at night, and he's always on call. There's a lot of headaches, and well, it's business, right? And they all come to you looking for things, and that's just the way it is. What I gotta say, I don't know, I can't say definitely, but I probably would have faded out the picture by now had I had to go through half of what he's been going through. But fortunately, he's got what it takes.
Busy down here, so it's a lot better than just an ordinary regular day. Or over on Elizabeth Avenue, we never had this walk traffic, and here you're basically getting lots of traffic throughout the day. And it's definitely where we should be for corporate anyway, for sure. Basically, we decided on this spot because it's right in the center of downtown, as you can see, and it's got basically everything that you need and all the traffic that you need, and guess what? Location is everything. Yeah, I gotta get these open. I don't know if you can help me out here with these locks. They're I think it's the small keys for these. I'm pretty sure it has to be.
Want me to try it? Or?
Yeah, you give it a try. You're probably better at it than I am. Well, we're still in the bare bones of it, but it's the new spot. It's a lot bigger space inside, as you can see. Kind of going same color pattern, and we plan to put a supplement store out here. Basically, we have all your pre-workouts, post-workout, all your supplement needs, and basically the rest is a restaurant. So we have our juice bar over here. You do your order in here, and then we'll run the food from this side. So this will be the main doors. People walk in, they'll see the order sign over here, and then come back and sit down. Market evaluation is something, as a rookie restaurant owner, a couple of years ago I should have looked more into, but you know, you live and learn, and you move forward, and that's the name of the game. So yeah, basically everything that fits in there, we'll just put in the kitchen that we can, and right now, you know, and anything we can, just leave it out here. It's gonna be good. It's the right area.
But no, Donny is, he's like his dad. He got all his work ethic from his father, I have to say. I can see more so that's where he gets it from, because his father was really get up and go person and always involved in doing something, always had a project on the go. So yeah, he's like his father when it comes to that kind of thing.
But he's got his mama's good looks.
This is an annual event for learning disabilities, and Kay Woodford, who is one of the pillars of the city, she ends up hosting it, and her amazing volunteers put it off. It's Blind Date with a Star. Now, everyone's a star in St. John's, whether you're in the Shoppers Drug Mart or at a red light anyway, so we're all here tonight, and we're all gonna go now to different places with different companies who are nice enough to buy tables, and I didn't know whether I should be someone as the celebrity or someone sitting at the table, but anyway, it's a great night, a great cause, and great people. So it's a nice little way for us to get together every year and help out a good cause. I've done this is my third time doing it. I did it a few years in the past, and then I dropped out for a few years just because I had some things going on. I didn't really feel like it was the right time to be at it. But now they asked me to do it, and I said, of course, because I love Kay and I love all the people involved, and it's a good chance to meet new people as well. So I guess I'm lucky from the entertainment side. I get to meet a whole bunch of business people. So it's a real nice little tie-in, you know? Whenever I talk to you, I feel like you give off energy. But I guess everyone tells you that, don't they? You got something in you that just like, everyone who gets around you feels like something more than when they first came in contact.
Yeah, oh, that's sweet of you.
Where does that come from?
You're like that. I don't know.
None of us in the city that have like celebrity anythings, we don't buy into that. That's like a bunch of crap. It's all about just giving your time to help things move ahead, and I think that's what it's all about here in a city as small as this, or this event happens all over the place, so it's cool. Yeah, 6 of my clients bought tables, so there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to be actually having dinner with my clients tonight, which is super fun. But if I don't, I'll get to meet some new friends, I guess, and I brought my guitar, so I'll sing a few songs and have a laugh.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL is brought to you by Massage Addict, 673 Topsail Road, promoting a professional and spa-like atmosphere for all their clients and staff.
At Hickman Automotive Group, we have some impressive features on selected automobiles. Drop by our Kenmount Road location and see how the Hickman Automotive Group outperforms every time, or visit them online at hickmangroup.ca.
Hi, I'm Derek James. Welcome to the Carpet Factory. For all your flooring needs, hardwood, engineered, laminate, cork, ceramic, luxury vinyl, carpet, runner, rugs, vinyl flooring, come visit us, 1 Logie Bay Road, the Carpet Factory.
Hi, my name is Kim Keating and I'm the 2015 chair of the St. John's Board of Trade. People do business with people they know, and one of the great benefits of the St. John's Board of Trade membership are the networking opportunities that we provide throughout the year. Networking not only allows you to share stories of success, it allows you to connect with the business leaders in our community, spread the word about what you do, and attract new clients. The St. John's Board of Trade is committed to helping business succeed. To learn more about us, please visit our website at www.stjohnsbot.ca.
There's something really super cool about invoking an emotion in people. Whether it's happy or sad, or in this case with Ursula, maybe even a little bit scared. I just love it. I don't know, I can't even describe it. There's nothing else that feels the way it does to be out there on stage and to be, you know, a character. And especially a show like this. I mean, this is Disney. So we're creating this crazy magical world for people to experience. You know, and in a way there's a lot of pressure, because, you know, people see the movie and they have an expectation. At the same time, you get to kind of put your own spin on it as well. And when people leave the theater going, oh my Lord, you know, I just lived under the sea for 2.5 hours or 2 hours. You know, it's a pretty awesome feeling.
And tonight's closing night, so it's always really emotional when you work so hard and then it comes to an end. And it just hit its stride this afternoon, but unfortunately, you know, that's the way it works, right? But hey, it's a crazy life, but I wouldn't trade it.
I like the hours. The hours are really good and the staff is fantastic. And the owner, of course, is fantastic. You know.
Kim has really good relationships with people she works with. She sort of becomes a mentor to a lot of the ones that stick around, and you know, she tries to encourage them in what they do and encourage them to grow within Wink.
We do tend to spend a bit of time talking about work, you know, struggles and things that are working and whatnot. And there's been so many things that I have picked up from her that she's already kind of had to deal with in her business that I might not have had to deal with in mine yet. That she's been a great kind of source of inspiration when it comes to that background. Like if you're struggling with retaining good staff or having, you know, a reliable team that you can kind of count on. She hired staff in her business probably 2 or 3 years before I hired staff in mine. So she was a really good sounding board to base off, you know, how you kind of go about the hiring process and finding the right people that are going to be a good fit for your company. And definitely the balance between you want to be an employer that your employees like and can get along with, but you don't want to be their best friend at the same time. There has to be a line there.
It's exciting now because we're getting close to getting everything together and getting open. So we're probably a few weeks away. Got to get some odds and ends done in the kitchen, plumbing, electrical, move the equipment in, and you know, do our final touches, get our staff all in line and trained up, and do a few nights of practice, and we should be ready to roll. You know, when I first started in this business, restaurant business, I never had any really experience, so it was not only like opening the restaurant part of it. Luckily, I had a good team around me, like experienced cooks, people that worked in the restaurant business, which was a big help. I lean on them a lot, and they helped me through it. You know, there's things though, but things as an owner, like treating your staff, sometimes you can't be everybody's friend as an owner because staff will take advantage of that. So you have to learn to, you know, draw the line. You're the boss. At the end of the day, you know, I can't give you rides home every night, you know, or I can't go hang out for beers after work. It's just not. It's not in the agenda. So basically, it was a lot of learning, and you know, I'm still learning. Every day is a new day. There's still so much to learn. Being an entrepreneur is definitely a lot of stress. You deal with so many ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Like, it'd be beautiful if everybody could open a business and it just skyrocketed first year or whatever. But it, you know, with restaurants, it's such a high overhead, and it's probably the toughest business of all to start. So yeah, I learned a lot though. But you know, like I said, I love it.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL has been brought to you by Coffee Matters. Quality, service, freshness. That's all that matters.
Freshie, healthy eating on the go. We serve freshly made wraps, burritos, salads, juice cleanse options, and so much more. We even have a kids menu. Come visit us at 673 Topsail Road next to Massage Addict. Order online or call us about catering. Freshie, eat, energize.
I'm Erin Best, lawyer at Stewart McKelvey. Are you thinking about acquiring a new commercial space? Don't go it alone. Most people get a lawyer after the purchase and sale agreement has already been signed. But that's too late and can leave you without the protections and leverage you need to control the deal. See a lawyer early, before you sign the purchase and sale agreement. You'll be thanking yourself on closing day.
I had met Donnie a long time before that in retrospect because he actually had done a little bit of work for me on another project, which he was sort of doing some design work working for another firm at the time. So I remember I'd met him, so when he came in I knew it was a familiar face. So over time we got talking, and then we discovered we both had a love of music. And our lead singer had moved away, and we were looking for a new lead singer, and we got to talking one day, and I said, yeah, dude, you're into music, and we went back and forth. So I sent him our song list, and he's like the baby of the band. We're all older than him, so he's like the young pup playing with a bunch of classic rock dudes. So he gets to have his classic rock fix with us. And we came up and had a jam, and everything went well, and it was onwards and upwards from there.
Donnie now is a lot more sure of his decisions. You know, he's definitely more assertive, I think. Not that he never was before, but I think, you know, his assertiveness has direction and focus to it, with an end goal in mind.
A lot more confident.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has really embraced a lot of lead roles, I guess you could say, in the fabric of the city right now. Yeah, I mean, it's really something to be proud of.
So Board of Trade is an amazing organization in the city, and it serves to coordinate networking and advocacy opportunities for all of the small and medium-sized business people up in this city. And so this is an event, they have mixers all the time. It's all about opportunity, networking, getting to know people. And so this is an event that we are actually co-sharing with Spirit of Newfoundland, who are amazing friends of ours, and we've done a lot of fun stuff with them in the past, branding the Screech Room, different posters for the many dinner and shows that they put off, and a bunch of other cool things. And so this is an event we're just gonna hang out with some of our business buddies, drink some wine, have a few laughs. It's a happy hour vibe, so it doesn't last all night, so it's a nice little after work happy hour deal. So we're pumped to be here and having a good time.
I got a surprise for you, and we're going to present it to you when we're doing our little coach chat.
Ce soir?
Yes, today.
Aujourd'hui?
Very quick.
Being a member of the Board of Trade is super important to our business. We developed their website, and we have so many of their members that are clients of ours. And I think it's really important to network and be out in the community in general. Like, no mystery that the secret of what is making us successful in what we do is the fact that we are out there shaking hands and having drinks and really helping out people on a relationship friend level. And the business just comes from that. If you're coming out into an event like this looking to throw your cards out and get, nothing's gonna happen. It's about the relationships that you give to people and the things you can do for them that really creates that relationship. So events like this are really cool.
So Kim is director with the Board of Trade. She works with the Downtown Development Board, and it's even more time consuming on top of that. But she still, you know, with the Board of Trade gives a lot of time and energy and commitment to that on top of everything she's got to do with Wink.
My biggest influence will be my dad, for sure. He was an entrepreneur. He still is, actually. He's one of the smartest men I've ever met, and I'll say that till the day I die. That's guaranteed. And he's had his own battles in the last couple of years with his health issues. He has prostate cancer, but he's doing well right now, and he did an alternative treatment, which was the hemp oil treatment, and it's worked for him so far. And he's very courageous. I've watched him my whole life, go after different ideas and try to bring them to the forefront. And I live with him. I lived it every day growing up, and just things he's come up with and created. I guess it was in the blood. There was no doubt about it that I was going to be an entrepreneur, because I've worked at different jobs, and I never felt as good as I do being an entrepreneur, that's for sure.
This business is insane. There is a lot of hard work and a lot of hours and a lot of late nights and a lot of weekends and a lot of traveling and a lot of slugging gear. It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm really tired. And in order to make enough money to survive, I also have to work doing all of this other stuff, and the amount of hours are just crazy. So I am doing this to try to reach people, to build some educational programs that I want to teach and that I think are really viable and that would give kids an awesome opportunity. That's the other reason, but I'm trying to survive, and that's why I'm here to reach people, because I love what I do. And right now I'm teetering on a very fine line of having to give it all up and go do something else. So that's why.
And being downtown St. John's is amazing. The whole vibe, people are friendly, and the tourists, everybody's in town, and healthy is the way to go. So we'll see how it goes.
importantly, I just really trust you. And and you're right, it is a small town. And when you're kind of making these decisions, you really have to hold things close because people just, they go. But I'm debating selling the school.
Wolves are marching, wolves are marching.